Well, hello and welcome to Bowtie Life. I'm Bowtie Dave. We talk mostly about life in the garden, and right now I'm behind the blueberries. Been working out here a lot today. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. So if you follow along with the garden tours, you'll know that these blueberries have gotten overgrown, and you can see here how bad it is in this clip from, I don't know, a month or two ago. And now you can actually see through there. And that's actually the ground in there. I actually spent a lot of time in here cleaning up a lot of weeds. This was all full of just weeds, ivy growing up. In fact, you might have seen a clip of me pulling the ivy off of the tops of my blueberries. And now the blueberries are almost ivy free. There's still little places like this that I'm pulling off of. But this is kind of the backside. I've really worked very meticulously on this whole front end. You can see the ground under here. All the ivy is gone off the blueberries. This is beginning of September, so I'm sorry, beginning of October. So these blueberry vines will be going into dormancy for just a month here in Destin, Florida. Doesn't get too very cold, but they'll lose their leaves and they'll start growing new leaves just in time for the new season. Some of you know we had a rabbit fence across here. I took out the rabbit fence because frankly I hadn't had any trouble with rabbits, so I'm not worried about the rabbit fence anymore. I can imagine that the previous owner may have had trouble with rabbits, but not. Oh, see, I'm missing little pieces like this, and I'm trying to get every last piece of this ivy out of here. Oh, I know why that's there. I've got to come back and finish this one. But I filled 2 trash cans already. You see here in this clip, and got one more trash can mostly full. And that's all the space I've got for the week. But I did want to show you this. This is very exciting because all over the place we're getting new blueberry growth, new shoots coming out of blueberries. There's all kinds of new growth, and a lot of these vines have been choked all summer, which is very sad, but they're going to start exploding with growth and coming in the next year. These things have been producing first thing in the year. These will be pretty much my first harvest. And year before last, last year we got 31 pounds, I think it was, of blueberries. In fact, we're going to be processing some blueberries from this year in a video that's coming up shortly. But look at this bright green, brand new growth all the way down to the ground. This is going to be producing blueberries. Now, look carefully. This right here, this is not a blueberry. Different leaf, a pointed leaf. And so this, I pull up from the roots and get rid of those. Some of these kind of sneak past me. I've been pulling up a lot of this ivy. It is just prolific everywhere. Not sure what it is, but I have pulled a whole bunch of it out. And I did discover, now let me show you, we're kind of coming way deep down into the blueberries, and always respected what the previous owner, who was apparently a very good gardener, did. He actually attached the label for some of the blueberries he put into this fence. Blueberry Premier. So I've always known about that one. However, we have owned this property for almost 2 years, and I just unearthed, and I was hoping we had 2 types of blueberries in here, because if you have 2 types of blueberries, they pollinate better. we've always had good production, so I suspected we probably did, but I didn't know what it was. And look here, I found this tag buried in a bunch of ivy and small trees and other things. And it's a blueberry, TifBlue blueberry. So I don't know which is which in here, but I am going to go on that we have 2 types of blueberries, and that's exciting to know. Probably the best thing I found out since I started this process this morning. So I've been out here probably about 5-6 hours cleaning up this area, and you can actually still see there's lots of ivy still in here, but not much climbing the bushes anymore. See, this is a good one. There were some pretty massive vines growing up inside here. There's still little stuff that I've mostly picked off from the ground, so they will die. But I mean, look at all the just beautiful green growth. Now, this leaf here, this is a different leaf. So that thing needs to get cut out. So I'm cutting out trees like that are starting to grow up in here. So yeah, here's my 3rd trash can. Full, well, almost full. I got one more little patch back in this corner. This was all overgrown. In fact, I see if I can find some footage from a previous garden tour looking where this grow bag was down inside here, but it was all completely overgrown here. Got things cleared out. I need to start mulching heavily. The trees are going to start dropping their branches, leaves. And so I will have a lot of leaves. You can see in here, this is definitely what every bit of it looked like. Oh, look who we have here. We have a star. Love these guys. If you didn't see our short feeding one of these guys, go back and look at that. I'll put a link up here in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. And so you can go find that if you get cards, if you're on a device that gets cards. And incidentally, if you're on a Roku, you may not be able to get cards, but if you're on a computer or a phone, you see the little eye in the circle in the upper right-hand corner. That is the cards. And you can use those links to go to other videos that I put in there. So yeah, this thing's got to come out. This is obviously not a blueberry. And I'll get this last little corner cleaned out and fill up that last can. But just to give you a little point of reference here, there's our bee box right there. So I didn't quite get close to the bee box. I will come back in here in the morning when it's cold. In fact, tomorrow morning it is supposed to be cold, so they will be very quiet, and I'll be able to finish clearing out this area here behind the cathedral oak. Whatever these weeds are, the bees just love the flowers. They're just all over these. Of course, they're right next door to their box, but that's just amazing. So anyway, it's just a short video kind of updating you on what's going on. It's been a busy week. Our church has a big function coming up. Church reunion, 44th family reunion coming up here in 2 days from when this comes out. I think it's a weekend of the 14th and 15th. So anyway, I'm very excited to be able to see ground back here, because I couldn't even see the ground back here in the blueberries. So it's a beautiful thing. Very happy about that. Hey, keep up with the garden. Be sure to subscribe to Bowtie Life. We talk mostly about life in the garden, sometimes about just life in general. And had a bee on my knee. Yeah, please subscribe so you don't miss anything going on in the garden. We release a video almost every single day, sometimes more. And so if you have subscribed, thank you so much. You're my hero. I appreciate all the subscriptions to help grow the channel. And of course, appreciate you watching. If you're still watching at this point, you're probably a regular watcher, and you know that we live near couple of airports, a few air bases, and a heliport. So there's lots of air traffic out here. Anyway, so that's about it. If you thought this was informational, educational, inspirational, or just entertaining to see me out here, see some of the work I've done today. And this Saturday, it's what is today? The 7th of October. And so if you thought it was entertaining or whatever, click the thumbs up on this video. Share the video on your social media pages. All of these things help grow the channel, grow the network, and the community. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great fall in your garden. And tell me in the comments below what's if you're harvesting anything right now, or if you're cleaning up anything right now. I know big parts of the country are doing major cleanup right now. So this is my cleanup, getting ready for one of the first harvests of next year. So anyway, have a blessed day.